Welcome back to Stepping with Shorty Tutorials. This next series of videos is going to elevate what we have learned from the last set of drawings using fundamental shapes. Go check them out. These videos will be tiered from beginner drawers to more experienced. Hope you enjoy! When it comes to multiple figures in a drawing, I like to start off with kind of your skeleton stickman outline. Get the body proportions right and make sure that I'm happy where all of my hips, my knees, any of my major joints that I'm seeing in the picture are set out where I want them to be. When it comes to drawings like these, you really want to pay attention to proportions and foreshortening. And foreshortening just means the shortening of your limbs from where you are as a viewer. So Goku's arms look a little shorter and kind of chicken wing looking because of foreshortening, and his leg looks really long because it's pointing more towards the viewer. So in this drawing, I was really trying to deal with proportions. I know that my head's got a little big, but that's okay. But I really wanted to focus on the body shape and the movement of the fabric when I was doing these initial drawings. And as you can see, I go over my drawings multiple times. This is even the case when I am doing a drawing with pencil and paper. I like to go really light and do these processes over and over, and then go harder as I like where my lines are. So as you can see here, I'm doing all these layers in different colors so that you can see my process, and then I go through and I erase some of those lines. Then I go back through with my black to indicate which lines are going to be permanent in that position. And this is just, you can outline your character. Some people don't like a strong outline, but you can still do this process and use a tack eraser or even a regular tack or kneadable eraser, and go back over it lightly just to make your lines a little bit lighter if you don't want that harsh outline to your characters like an anime or manga would. So I'm doing an anime drawing here from Dragon Ball Z, so they have really nice crisp dark outlines, and that's what I wanted for my characters here, but it's not necessary. Then I went in with my shading, and it's really important in every video I stress this to find your light source so that your characters can come alive with that extra lighting. It really amazes me what you can do with a little bit of shading to make your characters look that much better than just the initial outline. I'm trying to get their skin's colors kind of matching the gray tones there, just doing some light colors. You can always adjust this later, especially when you're working with pencil. You can always take an eraser to it or just press a little harder with your pencil, and that's fabulous. Especially if you're working with charcoal pencils too, you can get that really deep dark black. So then you can get the hair like that, and you can even go in with an eraser to erase some of that black off and not even have to use your pencils. Just go straight up black with your pencil or with a charcoal, and then take your eraser and do those highlights on the tips of the hair so that you don't have to fuss with your pencil as much, and erasing is fun. Then I started with the clothing, and this is where anime really likes to amp things up with the folds and the wrinkles of the fabric, and this is where lighting really comes into play because you can see how flat the legs are there. It's not very interesting. You see all these lines and you think that it's just stripy pants, but with the extra lighting in place, it really makes those folds really come to life, and they are folding. It looks real. When I was drawing this picture, I realized very late in the game that I erased part of my line rough sketches, and I omitted his, I guess it would be right foot and his right hand. So after a little while, I will be redrawing those in because I realized very quickly I forgot those. Sorry, folks. So you'll see me later on after I'm done these boots, go back through and redraw those. So I apologize. But guess what? That's art. Sometimes you make mistakes and you just roll with it. You fix it up and it's okay. So I hope you guys learned today that, it's okay to make mistakes and to really use those grayscales to make things come alive and make things look more realistic. That's it for today, folks. I hope that you go to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos, see if you can learn something new today, and stay safe out there. Have a good one.